My name is Amanda Nicola. I am the owner of Ampov Photography and Studios, also known as Amanda Nicola's Point of View. I am a photographer and studio owner based in Florence, South Carolina.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode to Smooth Life Podcast, a podcast where we talk about people's experiences, where they're currently at and where they're currently trying to head to within their career, lifestyle, or entrepreneurship. You already know I'm your host, Reek, and let's go ahead and introduce our first guest. So, she is married with 2 boys, a first American generation. Her father is from Haiti. Her mother is from Jamaica. She was born in San Francisco but raised in Florence. She started modeling in 2018. Walter Price was the first photographer to open the door for her. Since then, she traveled around the DMV area to model in barber expo during her journey of being bald. Once the pandemic came, she decided to purchase her first camera during the quarantine. And also, she is a photographer in the Florence area, too. We actually in a studio. How you pronounce it? Is it
Ampov.
Ampov
Studios.
Ampov Studios. And it stands for Amanda Nicola's Point of View. I said it right?
Amanda Nicola's.
Nicola's. Yeah. I'm sorry. But, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce Amanda.
Hello, you guys. Hi.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm great.
You nervous?
A little.
All right. So let's go ahead and get into the first question, which is, how was your childhood and where the inspiration of photography came about?
I've had a pretty decent childhood, I think anybody can say. And photography really I used to just want a camera. I always liked to be, actually, I wanted to be a Disney Channel superstar, okay? But obviously that didn't take off. And so just having a camera, recording myself, that's how it kind of started. I would get a camera every Christmas, birthday. Yeah.
Okay. So I know we was talking like before we even started the podcast and all, and I know I asked you this question before we even start too, but I want to ask you now, like, it's kind of different. What's some of the challenges you had to face, like being a mother and being a studio owner?
Yeah, so.
That's a big one.
Yeah. So it's just, wanting to be able to spend time. I will say that my lifestyle is pretty flexible to where I can take pauses, but just trying to keep up the work and feeling balanced, not feeling burnt out, being able to make time for my kids when, I'm always home every day because generally I'm been a stay-at-home mom while, pursuing my photography and studio. I will say this to be true. I don't think there's a such thing as balance. You're always going to adapt and adjust to whatever is going on.
Right.
So that's what I do. That's the challenge of just learning in that moment to adapt and adjust. Like if you're overstimulated, if I'm backed up with editing, and then I'm like, we got to go to baseball. Oh, we got to go to kickboxing. Incorporating those things while trying to find time for my family. Yeah.
Ooh. I just feel the same way because, I just got a newborn. He's 5 months, though.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Oh, my goodness.
He's 5 months old, but it's like it's a challenge because of the fact that like you got to edit, you want to do this, you want to put all this stuff out, but at the same time, you know, you got a family and they matter too.
Right.
So
I love behind the scenes. Mother's Day legacy of Love Out Now.
now that comes up to my next question: how you entwine the two together?
My kids are part of my life, so in my brand, you're going to see my kids with me as if they're allowed to be there, depending on the appropriate setting, my kids are going to be here. Mm-hmm. So that's how I intertwine. If I have to work and, you know, my husband has his work to do, then we either swap or they're going to be here at the studio with me. That's how it's always been. When I started, my firstborn was on my back with me while I'm shooting.
For real?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
That's crazy.
Baby carriers come in clutch, so I can send you the link to that.
So, my next question is, where was a moment where you knew like photography was a thing for you? Oh, that's another good one.
Yeah, because it makes you really think. 'Cause, like, you don't really reflect on the day-to-day of like how you got to where you were. So this is a great experience right now. I guess just the feedback. Like when you're getting that feedback that you're progressing and, you know, you just keep going and you may, you know, doubt yourself sometime, but then you'll see like, oh, you're doing great. Like, I want to take some photos with you. I'm like, okay. So that gives you the fuel to even want to learn more, to improve more.
Okay. So where was a moment where like, you're like, you know what? I don't think this is for me. I just want to quit, throw everything away, the camera, the lights, and all.
Not so much with photography, but the learning experience of being a studio owner. It's challenging because you're dealing with more people. But I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna shut the studio down. You know, because it's like I want to be in a space for everyone to be happy, but you can't please everyone. Right. And that moment right there, that was like, you know, I'm just gonna shut it down. But I took a step back and just realized it's like, it's okay. Like, what can I do to help these people more? What can I do to make it more accommodating? So I have to just think of the positive aspects of that. So when you have those moments of challenges, because you're always dealing with different people, that what can I do to just make it better? Right. For yourself, your mental, for them to have a great experience. Yeah. So, yeah.
So, I don't know why these questions I be asking, like, they align with each other. Because now, my next question is, how do you stay consistent with your work?
By the grace of God. Okay. By the grace of God. I'm trying to, you know, stay organized. We have our family calendar. I put stuff in. I have my physical calendar, you know, just setting reminders. And I literally stay up till like 2:30 in the morning to make sure I am getting the work out in appropriate time, because I want my clients pleased. Like, I am advocating, you know, that, you know, even though motherhood is, you know, part of my lifestyle, I don't want to make that as an excuse that I can't push out their final images. Right. Yeah. Right.
So what motivates you, like, to keep you pushing every day? Like, let's say it could be your kids, or I don't know.
What motivates me is, I guess, this gives me the flexibility I need. Like, I can, you know, if I don't want to do it today, and if it's like to a point where I can just schedule it off, like I can be there for my kids. So that motivates me to let me push more to where it's growing to where I can be able to just chill, you know, or to, you know, be with my family. That's what motivates me to keep going.
Ooh, that's a good one. So what type of, how can I answer this question? If you could, like, describe the type of photography you do, how would you describe yourself?
Well, I'm all over the place. I know they say to niche down, and I've been trying to niche down, but it's just if something comes my way, I want to do it. I will say I started off helping models build their portfolio. That's like my main favorite thing because I started off as a model. And I know it can be like, sometimes weird or confusing. Sometimes like, especially being a Black woman photographer, like having that connecting with a female model, it'll make it be at ease. So I know how sometimes it can be, uncomfortable sometimes and challenging to build your portfolio at an affordable rate because, of course, not everybody's going to, do TFP, time for print collaborations to build your portfolio. Creative fashion.
Should I turn my alarm on?
Creative fashion. That's pretty much it. I do love beauty shots, like headshots, beauty shots. I do about everything. I will. So those are my favorite things to do. So I'm venturing off in more motherhood, more events, dabbling into more weddings. Stuff to keep me busy. Okay. So let's say, for instance, right? I'm new photographer, new in the area, and all right, and I'm looking for a studio to shoot one of my clients or so. If I come into your studio and like how you want the atmosphere to be? Oh, the atmosphere is going to be very welcoming when you walk in. So I'm going to ask you, do you need help with anything? Do you need how the inquiry is, I will already know what you need. So everything would already be set up for you. If you are new with lighting, then I will be there to assist you. I will help you. I will be your test subject before your client comes in.
Right.
And make sure the lighting is correct because I don't want anybody feeling unhappy with it. Of course, everybody's photos are not going to all come out the same because we edit different. But of course, in camera, it's going to be nice and solid because I'm going to help you make sure those, the settings are correct. I'm going to help you with, if you want to come into Studio B, as you can see in here, we don't have backdrops set up, but you can create your own. I can help you with that. I'm very hands-on, and I love connecting with people. So that's why I opened up Pop Studios to other photographers as well, because I want them to feel like they have a safe space to come and create, to come do their brand shoots. Photographers can shoot other photographers in here. Podcasters like you can come and just do your own thing.
Right. Oh, that's huge. My next question is, like, what type of legacy you want to leave behind, like, even for your kids or just for any other photographer, Okay.
Trying to get deep. I think about that every day. Like, it just makes me want to push to where it's like, okay, do I want to be, locally known to where it's like, oh yeah, I heard of her. Oh yeah, like I've shot with her before. I want to take into where if, depending on what, path my children want to take, they know that they have something to go to as far as like, oh yeah, my mom used to do this. I've learned this from her. They can take learning content to start marketing for their business when they get, they're already going to know what to do. And just knowing that you're honorable in your legacy, you stay humble in your legacy, and you keep pushing no matter what.
Right. That's good, because I be thinking about the same exact thing, and just like, not even for my son, just in general, and like you just want to leave something behind for people, like you said, like with a safe space, a studio, and just basically just giving back the community,
right?
So yeah, dang man, that threw me off a little bit. Hey there, Zmoovy Lyfe family. We are excited to announce the launch of our brand new website. Explore everything Zmoovy Lyfe has to offer. for my latest projects, exclusive content, and sneak peeks from our creative journey. It's just a click away. Whether you're a fan, a creator, or just curious, our website is designed just for you. Join our community, stay updated, and never miss a beat. Remember, it's all about progress. Day by day, see a better day. Smooth life. We out. I say the next question that I have that I want to ask you, it was planning on my mind. I can't actually kind of like get it. Matter of fact, I do got it. The business side. Mm-hmm. Talk about the business side of photography as far as like challenge wise.
Just keeping up with like taxes, like you know, staying professional. Like it's about. I said there's no saying balance, but it's like, you know, having to make, you're doing what you love, but you're staying legit and, you know, professional with it. Because
let me hold on. Let me rephrase the question. And okay, when did you know, like, okay, I have to turn this into a business and not just be taken for?
Okay, I got you. When I realized my time was valuable.
That's huge. That's huge.
Yes, because time is money, and especially with a certain type of photography you do, like this is it became my passion, but I didn't want that, you know, it's taking me away from my family. So that means like my time needs to be held accountable for it when it comes to that. So yeah. And then I felt too, like, you know, the feedback. When I said about the feedback, like, okay, I'm good enough to where I can start, you know, making money from this. And it's still, of course, it's always going to be a hobby because it's what you love.
Right.
But now I'm getting paid for what I love to do.
Right. So, yeah, that's deep. So at first you were just like, okay, I'm just going to take photos and all, like.
Yeah, you know, how everybody was during the pandemic. Like, they're going to try something new since they had the time. And I wasn't supposed to take pictures of everybody. I was supposed to take pictures of me. So, you know, just testing it out on my son. And, oh my gosh, can you take pictures of mine? And I'm like, okay. My sister's a model, so I was like, okay, come on, let's just take some photos. And I don't know.
It just turned out.
It just turned and like, okay, yeah, let's do it. Because when you have kids, you slow down. I used to have 2 to 3 jobs just because I like to stay busy. So because I had to arrange my life for my son, I was like, well, let me find something that can be cohesive to, you know, being flexible. So I was like, let's do it. Let's start a photography business. Yeah.
That's good. So, this question, it came in my head just now. Like, when did you feel like at the point in your life, like, you know what, I'm going to quit my job and I'm going to do this full time?
My life is pretty interesting to where,
bring the mic closer.
Okay, it's my bad. My life is pretty interesting to where, I guess I didn't.
Ooh.
Well, no. I don't know how to say it, but when the pandemic happened, I was quarantined before the pandemic happened. I was pregnant, so I was very ill.
Right.
So that time span, then, you know, COVID came out. I was already in the house, so I had jobs like after my son was born, but it wasn't to where I needed to even work anymore, honestly. So I guess that was a blessing in how things started out. So I was going to school for teaching and still love the kiddos. So I said, okay, I'm going to do photography and sub. So that's what I was doing because it was flexible. And then I was like, okay, I don't want to do it anymore. And my husband said, you don't have to. So, yeah.
That's crazy. So, keep on with this conversation, what we talking about quitting the job. How was the conversation, not with your husband, but with yourself? And like, what's the conversation you had with yourself? You know, I'm gonna do this. How did you motivate yourself to know that, okay, if I'm gonna do this full time, I'm gonna do it full time?
I guess it's just in my blood. You know how what they say about Jamaicans, okay? We're hustlers. Yeah, I don't know, and maybe, you know, characteristics of being the oldest. So I'm gonna just do what I gotta do.
Right.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm gonna stay up. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna ask people. I'm gonna try to find, you know, connect with somebody to be a mentor. And what made me keep going was that lack of trying to find one that sticks. So that's why, coming full circle again, Amanda Nicole's point of view and POV is about creating a community. And that's what kept me going, because I didn't have that. Yeah.
That's deep. That's deep. So what does, I know, you know, it stands for APOB. It stands for, you know, Amanda Nicolas. I said it right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Point of view. But what does this studio, or your studio, the name itself, what does it represent? That's ooh, you saw the face.
It represents a safe space for local creatives to come in and grow together, to learn together, to feel like you have somewhere. Because, I mean, there are other studios in Florence, and they're amazing people, but then there are people who, I don't know, like, just want to feel a little,
just to get out there.
Just feel a little, to be together, you know, create together. You can host your, you know, little workshops here. If you have something you want to do, your little micro workshops, you can do that here. You're going to feed off somebody else. So you can, like, okay, yeah, I didn't even know that. Even a beginner photographer, my mentee showed me something that I didn't know, because I'm always learning. That's what this is about. It's about, we can be in competition, but it's a healthy competition. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a, you know, tit for tat type of thing. Right.
So explain to the people, like, I don't know if you worked with other photographers before you, okay. So how is that, like, working with other photographers in your perspective?
It's great. Yeah, it's great. It makes me feel like, oh my gosh, I have friends that I can talk to, like, about, that's going to understand, you know? Like, we all have, let's be real, we all have something, like, we complain about, like, oh my gosh, I just don't understand this, or this is not coming out right. So I don't want it to feel like everything is so perfect, you know? Because that's one thing I'm not. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. So coming together, and like I said, my mentee, I learned something from him. That's why I love working with other photographers. That's what Content Day was about. Coming together, you're learning something. Everybody is, no matter if you're experienced or not everybody's going to know what you know. Knowledge is, it expands. It's inevitable. Yeah.
So, another question I wanted to ask you, like, I know, being a photographer myself, and where did you get to the point where, when you started taking pictures, you was like, okay, you looking at other people's work and right, and you was like, okay, I'm trying to compare my work to them. But when did it come to a point where you just like, you know what, I'm gonna find my own way, and I'm gonna find my own style, and I'm gonna stick with that?
Imposter syndrome. Okay. I didn't have it, because it's my point of view.
Right.
So my point of view isn't like your point of view. Like, we're gonna see something differently. And I looked at someone like, man, I can't. No, I've said this. Like, when I'm looking at somebody's work, man, I can't wait to get on that. That's what I'll say. I don't say like, I just can't.
Right.
Like, oh my gosh, like my work is not like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm like, okay, I can't wait to get on that level. I need to figure out how to get to that point.
Mm-hmm.
If that really is like part of my artistic, style, because everybody's style is different. So I never really have it. It just keeps me motivated if I see somebody that's more experienced than me doing something that I think is like I would like for my editing style. I just like, okay, I need to learn how to do that.
Right. So that's how you came up with the actual name itself too?
Yeah, I guess so. Honestly, I don't remember how I came up with my name. I mean, being a model, Amanda Nicola, like that's my brand is myself. So then it's like, what's different besides Amanda Nicola Photography or, all the other stuff like media, whatever. I'm like, okay, I don't see a lot of POV and it's my point of view. So that's how I came up with it. And because it's so long, my husband actually we started calling Ampov, and I really liked it. It's simple, sweet, got a little sass to it, So everybody, it's Ampov.
Ampov. Remember that now, because I messed up. I messed up a couple times. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, what is my next question I want to ask you? I want to say, what is my next question I want to ask you? That's the only black woman. That is the next question. So how do you feel reading your thing right here?
How many alarms you got?
I don't even know. I don't even know. I need to turn those off before I start. But like reading this right here, it says possibly the only black woman that has a photography studio rented. And how do you actually feel about that?
So allegedly, I'll say that, like, I'm not sure, but I know from my research, I am the only black woman who rents their studio out. I don't.
Seriously?
Yeah, from what I know. There's a bunch of other black women photographers I know locally in the surrounding areas that do have their studio, but I don't know if they rent it out. So that's why I said I'm not sure. But right now in Florence, I am the only natural light studio. So, I mean, that's a huge plus. I mean, that's a big thumbs up. It's nice. And I don't discourage anybody, from trying to, if they want to pursue being a studio owner, you should definitely go for it. Because I'm all about, like, somebody growing. I want them to grow. Yeah.
How big would you say you want A-Pop to like expand out? I said it wrong?
Yes.
See, I told you, man.
And pop.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I want it to be as big as it can get, as big as the Lord is willing, Lord willing. Yes, because I see so much potential in where this is going. Yeah.
That's good. So, now, have you ever watched the podcast before?
Little snippets.
Little snippets.
I don't know if I ever sat through one. I make sure I'll sit through this one.
So, we have a segment called Think Before You Speak.
Okay.
Now, this segment is about like 3-part questions, we have the rapid fire questions, survivor questions, and also we have some riddles for you we're going to ask you as well. Ooh. So the rapid fire questions, for example, like that, I might ask you, your favorite meal or favorite holiday or so, and you just give me a reason why. Survivor questions, I give you a scenario, and once I give you this scenario, and you got to find your own. Well, I'm going to give you the answers as well, but you just have to pick one. Okay. As well. And, riddles, I'm going to ask you riddles, and you just got to guess the riddles.
Okay.
Simple enough?
Simple.
You nervous?
I don't know. Riddles are funny to me. Okay.
So, we're going to go with the rapid fire questions first. So, the first one is favorite go-to camera. Ooh.
I can answer that. It's the only one I got.
The only one you got?
Well, I have like a couple. So, I mean, the main one I'm using right now, it's my Canon R8.
Okay. Favorite childhood moment? Well, hold on. Give me a reason why.
All right, the reason why? Because the last couple of cameras I had were crop censored, and it's my first full body camera. And, yeah, it's, just a step up. Look, if you have a crop censor camera, I use that. I'm going on almost, I said 4 years of photography. Those 3.5 years, I was using my Canon M50. So anything that you're seeing towards like the beginning of 2024 and now, I'm just starting to use my R8. So don't get discouraged if you're using a different camera or a older model that you can't produce the work.
I should have asked you a question about that.
But yeah, that's the reason why, because it's my first full body camera.
Okay. Favorite childhood moment and why?
Now I gotta think back. What's my favorite childhood moment? I guess I'll say it's more like we would always go to Jamaica, travel, go to Canada, see family. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this next one. I know you probably got a lot, but I'm gonna need you to choose one.
Okay.
Favorite photo shoot?
Ooh. Now I gotta think. My favorite photo shoot is actually with my partner, creative director, stylist, Keanu Cruz. He was the model for this one, and it was named, a picture can says 1,000 words, and I went to Goodwill, got a picture frame, painted it gold, and had a couple of friends come. And basically, it's like reaching out to him. The hands are reaching out as he's holding the frame. And it's basically based around like society's pulling you to the narratives, but you're holding up the picture. Yeah, that's my favorite right there. So that happened in maybe the end of 23 of November.
Right.
And that was on my M50.
Ooh.
Okay.
So you don't even feel like you're in your prime yet?
Oh, no. I'm getting there. I'm very humble about myself.
Okay.
Like I will pump myself up and feel like I'm the best, but I know I can be better.
That's how you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
All right, so now let's get into the survival question. So like I said, give you a scenario, give you a couple of answers, just pick one up. Ready?
Okay, sorry. I kind of like blanked. Sorry.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So you've been hiking all day. When you suddenly realize you're lost, what should you do? Stay where you at and wait for someone to rescue you? Backtrack as best as you can to find a way back out? Keep going forward and wait, hold on. I get there eventually, even if I keep just moving. Start exploring, and make. Hope I'm saying this right. Might have an adventure.
Well, if I'm getting lost, I'm crying. If I'm getting lost, then depending on where I'm lost at, then I'm gonna keep going.
All right, let's say you're lost in the woods or so.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if I'll explore. I'm scared. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm staying put. I'm gonna stay, because more than likely I'm gonna have my phone and I'm gonna just stay where the last location was.
Right.
Okay.
Let's say lost in the mountain.
Ooh. I'm gonna find a cave.
You gonna find a cave?
Yeah.
What be something in the cave?
Well, I don't want to be out in the cold or in the elements. So, yeah, those are my answers. I am not the best. I will. No.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into the riddles. Now, every time we do the riddles, Everybody trying to look up the answer. Up there, down there. But it ain't there.
Okay.
You're just going to have to think.
Okay.
So the first one is, the more of this there is, the less you see. What is it?
Repeat that.
The more of this there is, the less you see. What is it?
The more there is. What?
You need me to read it again?
Yeah.
The more of it there is, the less you see. What is it?
The wall.
Mm-mm.
Okay, see, I guess I didn't look up or down.
Let me say it again. One more time.
Sure.
The more of this there is, the less you see. What is it?
Negative thoughts. Okay.
That's a good one, though. That's a good one, though.
No, just tell me.
All right. I'm going to read it again. The more of this there is, the less you see. What is it? Darkness.
Ooh, that was close. That was kind of hand in hand.
That was close.
That was kind of hand in hand.
That was close. I give you that. Now, this next one, I'm pretty sure you can get this. Now,
Who knows?
what is taken before you get it?
A chance.
Uh-uh.
Oh.
Hey, that's a good one too.
Okay.
What is taken before you get it?
What is taken before you get it?
If you take a wild guess, I'm pretty sure you'll get it.
A picture.
A
Because you
photo.
gotta. Okay. Because you gotta wait. That turnaround time.
That turnaround time is crazy. Ooh, so the next one is, now you 1 for 1 right now. You doing good.
Okay, that's up. Okay.
So, what has words but never speaks?
The Bible.
You know what? I'm gonna give you that.
Okay.
It's a book, so I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that. Oh, let me give you a classic. I always give a classic for everybody. What one I could say in my head I can give to you? Okay, I'm gonna give you this one, like I always give everybody. You say you ain't never seen a podcast, right?
Mm-mm.
All right, cool. So I could definitely ask you this then. All right. How it goes. 2 fathers, 2 sons are in a car, but yet only 3 people are in the car. How?
2 fathers and
2 sons
2 sons.
are in the car, but yet only 3 people are in the car. How? We got another one, y'all.
And only 3 people are in the car.
3 people are in the car.
How is that? Because one is the son and the grandchild.
Keep going.
What's more to say?
You said one is the son and one
You said 3 people. Yeah, so one is 2 people. The grandson and the son. So then the father of the son's father is his dad.
She got it. She got it. She got it. She got it. What gave it away though?
I don't know. Maybe I'm a mom. I don't know.
That's good. Dang. I don't think we never had somebody at 3 for 3. This is crazy.
OG.
This is crazy.
OG.
So you down for another one?
Sure.
This is
We have
crazy.
time.
I am an odd number.
Okay.
Take away a letter. I become even. What number am I?
I'm an odd number. And I take away a letter.
Take away a letter. I become even. What number am I? I should time you on this one.
I know, right? Because this. Hold on. Is the number double digits? Or is it singular?
It's single. I'll tell you that. That's the
Okay.
only hint I'm giving you.
Okay.
It's single.
You take but the letter Is it taken away from the middle or the end?
I can't tell you. That I can't tell you. Because if I tell you, I'm going to give it away.
Okay. I tried to get you to. See.
She almost did. She almost did.
I am an odd number.
I am an odd number. Take away a letter, I become even. What number am I?
Become even.
Now, remind y'all, she is 3 for 1. I think this is the first person we had. I think it is the first person we had at 3 for 1 in the riddles. Ew.
I don't got
I'm mistaken.
I give up. I need some more coffee. What? Okay, now I'm gonna. If you tell me, I'm gonna just feel like, oh my gosh.
I would say, I'm gonna tell you this: 1 to 9, 1 through 9.
Okay.
Single digit.
So
number.
I was about to say it could have been a 0, but I was like, nah. I become even. Okay, so even as in
if you
as
take
in the
away
letters.
yeah, if you
as
take
in the
away
letters.
take
Okay.
away a letter.
Okay. So
It's early in the morning.
3?
No.
No, dang. Hold on.
Wait, was your first guess 0?
Yeah.
So I'll give you one more try.
I
I should have some Jeopardy music.
know. Hold on. 7?
That's your final answer?
I guess. No, I'm trying to think. I feel like I'm on a timer, but I'm not on a timer. So I'm like trying to hurry up in my head, but
Is that your final answer?
I guess so.
You sure?
Yeah.
That's the answer.
Thank you.
That's the answer. What gave it away though?
I did the math in my head and I counted the letters of each number and I took one away. That's what I did.
That's good. That's good. So let's go ahead and get into our next segment. Next segment is called Word of Advice. Okay. So the first question I got for you is, what advice would you give any photographer? It's like a 2-part question. So the first one would be, what advice would you give any photographer? The second one is, what advice would you give that 15-year-old girl out there that's just getting started with life?
Oh, okay.
That was too much?
Whew, okay. The first thing, I think it goes for everybody, not just photographers, and it's my favorite quote. It's like my motto: if it doesn't challenge you, oh shoot, I forgot it. The math. Okay, all right.
That really messed you up, that man?
You had me going. Sorry. If it doesn't challenge you. Dang, I don't know it anymore. It's like right there. It won't help you. It won't. Oh no, that's not even it. That's
right.
I have a 1 to 3.
Okay.
Cut that out. Okay. Temporary sacrifices for ultimate happiness. That's my main one. I have 3, but that's my main.
But you made that up?
I think I did.
Okay. Say that one more time.
Temporary sacrifices for ultimate happiness. So
deep.
Yeah. So everything is temporary. Change is inevitable. But it's temporary. It can be temporary. It can be a long-term change. Mm-hmm. It can be a short-term change, but it's temporary. Mm-hmm. So you'll get ultimate happiness after all those hurdles are over. But as far as like all together with photography, keep that challenge going. Just keep going. Mm-hmm. If you are wanting to find someone to grow with. And I will say I am open to anybody who wants to learn, who wants a safe space. I won't bite, okay? I don't know what my social media, like when you're looking at me, I am very friendly. I'm very goofy and quirky. So I am here to help and you all grow. Let's grow together. So I'll just find that, that community, whoever you feel comfortable with, and keep going. And don't let all the equipment scare you. Don't let all what everybody else is doing scare you into keep trying, because you have to start somewhere. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And as far as that 15-year-old girl,
you can say,
Lord, we need to do something about that timer.
We need to work on that.
As far as the 15-year-old girl, I would just say just to slow down and enjoy life. I was already too serious at 15. Mm-hmm. I had to grow up fast.
What do you mean by that? Like serious?
I mean, given I'm like the oldest, like mm-hmm. I was just ready to start working, ready to do that. Like just not even be an adult, but I just had a lot of responsibilities. Mm. Okay, so given where I was at, I was the new girl in the area for high school around that time. So right. I didn't feel comfortable like trying out for sports and just doing what teenagers do, Of course I dabbled in teenager fun activities sometimes, but I was just always too serious. So that's what I would say. Because now it's like I stay in my professionalism too much, I hear. But it's okay. It's okay. But that's why I would say to just have fun, because right now it's even better. It gets better. You with business, learn to have fun. Even though I say I stay up all night, I try to make sure as best as possible as best as possible. I won't say I always take my own advice, but if I don't, you take it. Mm-hmm. Make sure you block off that time to self-care, because you can't grow if you're not nurturing within yourself. Your business can't flourish if you're not nurturing within yourself, because burnout is real.
That was good. I want to add into that too. Tell anybody out there that's even any field that you're in, create opportunities for yourself. Like, I can't stress that enough. I know I say that numerous podcasts, but it's so true. Because nowadays, like, you might have a job, but that job ain't guaranteed. Like, you might lose it the next day or this day, and they can fire you anytime they want to. And no excuses. They ain't got to tell you why they firing you. They can just let you go. Mm-hmm. So create no opportunities for yourself to open doors for yourself too. Mm-hmm. So yeah, man. Now I want to refer the question, still on the same segment, like, what advice would you give yourself at 15?
Oh, I thought that was talking to myself. The same thing. I literally thought that question was for myself. Yeah, literally the same thing. Yeah, I would say, I'll take that back. I would probably start pursuing modeling more earlier than I did.
Did you want it to?
I did. Like I said, I wanted to be a Disney Channel, right. I wanted to be a Disney Channel star, but
that was hard. I'm sorry.
But I wasn't in a space to have those opportunities. Mm-hmm. You have to go somewhere else because we're in Florence. But that's from full circle. That's why I want to bring all that to Florence. Bring opportunities for people to Florence. So, yeah, I wish I did, because then I probably would have been doing it longer. Right. I mean, I still can, but yeah, I still can.
How long you been modeling though?
Started in 2018, really. So only like a year or so, and then that's when COVID, being a child, all that come into play, life. So, not typically that long, but long enough to where it actually helps me in my photography career, because then I'm able to help people pose that edify with pose. I help the models, like I said, build their portfolio of what like an agency would want. I am not an agency, but I help you build your portfolios to give to agencies. So let that be clear. Yeah.
Oh, that's good, man. That's good. So, like, the modeling and photography, like, it just go hand in hand with each other.
And it helps too, because if for example, I had a workshop with 2 of my mentees, and their model fell through, so I stepped in, and it was good, and
it was like
fun.
Practice models.
I'm not sure who the model was, but okay. Like they were. It was content for them to practice, so I can do my workshop, showing them the lighting and helping them pose. Mm-hmm. Because with some men photographers, it's hard to pose women sometimes. So that's what I do. I help.
It does.
I help them. It
really.
Yeah.
Whew. Posing is very hard, I would say. What is like the go-to pose for like a woman and a man?
I would say if you have like an object, like say if we had this table, any man or woman can like kind of lean, as long as you kind of have like the triangles. The man could put their hand in their pocket, or the woman could put their hand on their side, or like put one hand, thumb out in the pocket. That's kind of like an elegant go-to one.
Right,
and then you can just do that same. You can get many poses within that one pose, just different angles. Yeah.
That's neat.
Quiet star. Quiet star. Quiet star. Quiet star.
So now, on to our last segment, which is one of our very new segment that we have on the podcast. It's called It's On You. So, with this... Hey, I just want to mention this too. Like, this is like our second time interacting with each other at all. So with this segment, you can give me any advice you want to give me, or if you have any questions you want to give me, I give you 2.
Okay. Let's think of. Okay, let's do questions.
Okay. All right.
All right. So
you get to do both too.
Oh, I get to do both.
Yeah, you get to do both.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll start with the questions first. How did you come across my page to find me? I'm always interested. I ask when I ask my clients, I'm like, I see when they put a certain platform, but what did you do to get to that, to find me?
I believe I was on Facebook, and as I was on Facebook, I believe somebody shared your page or something.
Okay.
And, being a photographer, videographer, you'd be interested in other photographers and all. So when I saw somebody, I went on somebody else's page and trying to figure out like, okay, who did a picture? And then I can't remember the exact person, exactly who it is. But when I saw their picture, I was like, man, who did a picture? Man, that doesn't look smooth, look nice.
Nice.
And all of a sudden they shared, I think it was on your page, and they shared it. And when they shared it, and I was like, okay, let me check this person out. And then when I click on the page, and I was like, oh, okay, I see what she's doing. She got all the content, she got all the pictures up there. And I think at the time you was promoting graduation photos.
Okay.
Yeah, you had an actual video up, and I seen that too. So I was like, she'll be interested. I know, because I believe everybody has a story, has a story to tell. No matter where you at in life, we all got a story to tell.
Right.
So I was like, she'd be interested in the interview on the podcast. So let me go and just reach out to her. Now, I will say I I would say this. I was kind of nervous reaching out to you because I want to say everybody I did on this is the second season, by the way.
Oh, nice. Am I the first episode for second season?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. But everybody pretty much on the first season, I kind of knew already.
Okay.
Some of them, like, I went to school with, but, like, it wasn't no...
Am I your first stranger?
Second one.
Oh, wow.
Second one.
I'm being dramatic. I'm just trying to be funny.
Second one. So, everybody that I reached out to, I pretty much knew already. And so I was like, okay, let me go and try something different. My fiance said, you should probably, reach out to people that you don't really know like that. And it's like, all right, you may be right. But how I want to put it. At first, when I was doing the podcast, I honestly did not want to reach out to people that I didn't know. And the only reason is for that because I didn't know how that person was going to feel. Like a stranger would come up to me, asking me, do an episode on the podcast. Like, who is this person? I don't know this person. They ain't big. They ain't the Breakfast Club. So I was like, let me go and just reach out to her. So I reached out, and I forgot how the conversation actually went when I reached out to you. I think you said, how can I help you? Or,
yeah, because I didn't know. Because I was like, okay. Well, let me see. How can I help you? Yeah.
Right.
I didn't know what to say. So that's why I was like, maybe, business-wise. So how can I help you? That's what I said. But you hear what he said, you guys? Somebody shared my work. So everybody, if you even got a little bit of shares, I'll say I don't get a lot of booming 6K shares, but I get enough shares to where it circles around. So don't feel like just because you're getting minimal likes or shares that nobody's watching. Okay? Don't let the viral stuff make you feel like you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing as far as sharing your content.
Right, that's true. So what's the second question?
I started thinking about the advice thing. But the second question would be, okay, how was your experience doing this podcast in the studio?
This is my second time in an actual studio doing the podcast, so I would say this experience is good. And I remember when I first got here, I looked around. I was like, man, this joint huge. Like, damn, who is she? And I remember we came in and you told me I could sit up here, sit up there. I was like, yo, yeah, this about to be good. And so I want to say from last week, 2 weeks ago, a month ago, I was excited because like I said, this is our second time, like, actually having a conversation with each other.
Right, we accidentally met.
I didn't even know that her brother is, how would I even say that? I worked with her brother at QVC, and as I worked with her brother at QVC, he was telling me, like, oh, my sister do photography. I remember he telling me that, but, I was like, okay, all right, everybody do photography, but, I ain't never seen her yet, so I remember, it was a day that, how can I put it?
You don't want to give too much tea?
Not too much?
Oh, I don't know if you've ever advertising that yet.
No. I was just going to say, I don't want to get too much. We was shooting something. I'm going to just say that. We was shooting something. We was shooting something, and we was having a conversation, me and her brother, and was like, yeah, bro, I think you should, interview my sister. She's a photographer. And I said, okay, well, how she look? And it was like, oh, let me pull up an Instagram real quick. And he pull it up. I said, that's your sister? That's how the conversation actually went. It's like, that's your sister? He said, yeah. I said, bro, I'm about to do an interview on April 6th. He said, oh, for real? I said, yeah. I said, that's crazy. Small
look how
world.
The world works. It's very small. It's
small
very
world.
Small.
So I would say the experience in the studio, it's great. It's great. I would recommend anybody that's content creator or do photography, videography, anybody. If you want to rent out the studio, rent it out. And matter of fact, I'm gonna let her promote it. Go ahead. Say it.
Yes, if you go on expos.com, go to studio rental, you see all the information. You can choose between, actually this is open, it's Studio B, it's our newest edition, and you have Studio A. Podcasters, videographers, y'all content creators can come in this minimalist space so they can set up how they want to. Studio A, it's more for flash photography, has all the backgrounds. It still has natural, beautiful light as well, and you can spin it how you want to spin it. And of course, I will always be here to help you assist, or my studio assistant. So I am more than welcome to have y'all come, and so we can connect and create.
Yeah, man.
Now the advice. Okay.
Well, if you want to give another question, I'll give you that.
I don't have another question.
All right, cool. What's the advice?
The advice was, because it led into answering, I think when you answered the first question, and it made me forget. Sorry, my head just went blank. But it was to just never keep doing what you're doing. Like, just, you're off to a good start. I see the potential in what you're doing. I will say this is my first podcast, so this was a great experience. And if you're looking to, be interviewed or, do what Reek is doing, keep doing it, because this is pretty cool. I like it.
Well, how was your experience on the podcast?
I like it. It was a really great experience. I was nervous. I was.
She was real nervous. She was trying to fix her hair.
Yeah, I was trying to get right. Okay, I was. And it was just very chill, just very like we already met. Even though when we first met, it was literally just shake hands, how you doing? And that's pretty much it. Still didn't really have like a actual conversation, but his process and the interview questions, he was very thorough. When I asked questions about what was your podcast about, what will go on, very professional, very communicative. He checked in, and it was nice. He was on time. He set up. That's everything great. Too. Yeah, on time. I am so big on time, being on time. Like I said, great experience. I thought I was going to stutter, but I did a great job. Because he seems very down to earth. He's very nice and lax. That it was very smooth.
Right.
So shout out to you.
Thank you. So, I want to ask you, what's your first impression? Like, did even actually, the whole setup, doing the podcast and like, what was you like? You was amazed? You was
yeah, that's why I asked what your setup was. So, that's why I took pictures of you, just in case somebody asked next time. I was like, what's your setup like? I want to see so I can know what I'm getting into. But I kind of figured it was kind of like this, but didn't know. So that's why I was like, I was trying to make sure everything was accommodating for you. And it worked out fine. So this was nice. I'm excited.
And she actually got this table specifically for this. Did you?
Kind of, but I got it faster than I was. I got it. I was like, okay, I need to go get this now. It's been in the cart forever.
It's crazy. Now, tell the people where they can find you at.
Okay. We are located downtown at 101 Cuker Street, Florence, South Carolina, 29501. Yes, and my Instagram social is Amanda Nicola, AmandaNicola,
Hold on. Slow that down.
Oh, I was saying it too fast. Instagram, AmandaNicola, and that's my website too. Okay, Amanda Nicola POV, also known as AMPOV. And this is AMPOV Studios. Let's create together, okay?
All right. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I just started doing this, and the saying when we end the podcast and all, it says, day by day to see a better day, smooth for life, we out.
Oh, nice.
Now, I don't need a little help from you.
Oh, for me to say it? I could be like your. That's what you call it, outro or something.
Yeah, outro.
Hold on, repeat it. Repeat it.
Day by day. Hold on. I gotta get this out. Oh, all right. Day by day to see a better day. Smooth for life. We out. That's it. You want to practice?
Day by day to see another day.
No.
Oh.
Day by day to see a better day.
A better day. Okay.
Smooth for life.
And we out. Okay.
That's it.
I got day by day to see a better day. Okay, I got you.
All right. You ready?
Day by day to see a better day. Smooth for life.
Zmoovy.
Oh, smoothie. Sorry. Okay, that makes more sense. Because I was like, okay, well, it sounds like smoothie. So, okay. Day by day to see a better day. Smoothie for life. We out.
That's it. Well, we got to say it at the same time.
Oh, okay. I thought I was your outro. Okay, now let's say it together.
We got to be in sync. All right. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Day by day to see a better day.
See, I told you I'll start messing up when I know it has to be done. Okay. All right. Let's do it one more time. Oh my gosh. Are you going to cut this out?
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Day by day to see a better day. Smoothie for life. We out. All right.
Nice.